This video is part of a series that's intended to help you get more value out of your DISC assessment once you've taken it. And what I'd like to share with you today is an idea that we talk about in our training programs. It's the idea of what we call benign intent. And benign intent is this presumption that when I'm interacting with other people, they do or say something I don't understand or possibly even frustrates or irritates me, I'll make the assumption that they meant no harm to me by saying it. So rather than filling in the gap in my understanding by assuming they meant to hurt me or they meant to manipulate me or they meant to say or do something that annoyed me, I work on assuming no negative intent or benign intent. Now, that stops short of assuming positive intent. It basically stops at the point of assuming nothing. It's assuming I really don't know what they meant by what they said. I need to investigate some more. Now, why does that matter and how is it tied to the DISC model? Once you start to understand the DISC model and start to understand that other people will say and do things in ways that don't really make sense to you, that you have no emotional hook for why they said it or what they meant or what they were thinking or feeling at the time, and then you start to realize that they might be thinking something completely different from what I would be thinking if I said the same thing. For example, my wife has a lot of dominant, inspiring traits. She's a very outgoing personality. She's very fast-paced, very outgoing, very expressive, very demonstrative. I'm not. And early in our marriage, she would say and do things. She would have high intensity in her voice. Her hands would be moving around a lot. She'd be leaning forward. She would have all the outward manifestation that to me looked like anger. Because in order for me to behave that way, I would first have to be angry. After a number of years of thinking that she was angry and then finding out she wasn't and learning about the DISC model and getting a better handle on what's her style and how is it different from mine, I started to realize she's not angry, she's passionate. That's a completely different response. So the presumption of benign intent allows me to look at my wife's behavior and wonder and say to myself, I wonder what she means by that. Is she really angry or is it just my interpretation? Now here's why it matters to you. When you master the art of assuming benign intent, using the DISC model to see other people in a different way, it will help you be less stressed. It will help you be less angry. It will help you respond in better ways because you'll be better able to control your response by not letting their behavior trigger you. So quick tip, learn to presume benign intent. When the person says or does something that you don't understand, that frustrates you, irritates you, it's not intended to harm you. It might be something you perceive as negative. It's not necessarily intended that way. And you want to stay curious about what they really meant rather than to leap to judgment and allow yourself to get angry with the other person. And by this point in the video, I can say that there are three things I know are probably true about you. One, you're still with me on the video. Two, you're probably interested in the DISC model and learning more about it. And three, this is my guess, that you're probably interested in learning how you can use that information to become a better communicator, more effective leader, better team member, better parent, somehow improve your communication and connection with other people. And if those things are true, I'll let you know that there is some additional information you could get at discpersonalitytesting.com. If you go to discpersonalitytesting.com, you have the opportunity to either take a free or paid assessment, whatever works best for you.